Well, looks like diversity is struck again. Here's the headline. PayPal, Venmo, permanently suspend gays against groomers. Well, hold on a second. Gays, well, they're diversity, and I thought PayPal and Venmo liked diversity. In fact, PayPal's got a whole page on it. Diversity, inclusion, equity, and belonging. We believe when everyone is included, anything is possible. But apparently you don't actually believe that. Here, it says here, belonging, the feeling of security and support when there is a sense of acceptance, inclusion, and identity. Well, this doesn't make any sense. Here at Venmo, they say they're a place for everyone. They say that creating an environment where everyone feels a sense of belonging is paramount at Venmo. Inclusion and diversity take many forms here, but not the form of gays against groomers, apparently. And you know what? I think I figured it out. It's only diversity if you agree with every single lunatic far-left fad. But who are these gays against groomers? Well, here's their website, and it says, Gays Against Groomers is a coalition of gay people who oppose the recent trend of indoctrinating, sexualizing, and medicalizing children under the guise of all of the letters. And here they say, our community that once preached love and acceptance of others has been hijacked by radical activists who are now pushing extreme concepts onto society, specifically targeting children in recent years. So wait a second, you're telling me that not every single gay person wants to mutilate children? Well, that's not what the media's been telling me. Well, let's continue with this. The overwhelming majority of gay people are against what the community has transformed into, and we do not accept the political movement pushing their agenda in our name. Gays Against Groomers directly opposes the sexualization and indoctrination of children. This includes drag queen story hours, drag shows involving children, the transitioning and medicalization of minors, and gender theory being taught in the classroom. The activists, backed by school boards, government, woke media, and corporations, have been speaking in our behalf for too long. When fighting for equality, our goal was to successfully integrate ourselves into society. But now these radicals aim to restructure it entirely in order to accommodate a fringe minority, as well as seek to indoctrinate children into their ideology. We're saying no. And I'd like to say, bravo, and it's about time. And doing this doesn't come without consequence. And you have PayPal and Venmo suspending their group. And we've already seen how important inclusivity is to PayPal and Venmo. But it seems like their inclusivity isn't so inclusive after all. Quote, we have been banned from Venmo and PayPal within minutes of each other for violating their user agreements. So I'm sure that's just a coincidence that it's within minutes of each other. I'm sure there was no coordination going on there whatsoever. And they don't state what in their user agreement that the organization violated. Of course not. This comes just after they announced on Twitter that the organization officially registered as a nonprofit and can now receive tax-free donations. But even though they don't state specifically what they've been banned for, we know what they've been banned for. Quote, PayPal and Venmo have made it abundantly clear that they support the sexualization and mutilation of children. This would never happen to an organization of LGBT people that fell in line with this evil agenda that has hijacked our community. This is just the latest attempt for a big tech company to silence right-leaning accounts. This is what's amazing to me, that now being against radicalization and mutilation of children is right-leaning. I don't think that the average person sees it that way. I think they just see it as, well, that's a wrong thing to do. It's not even political. It's just, we're adults and we're supposed to protect children and not hurt them. Anyway, it says, Gays Against Groomers is a coalition of gays, lesbians, bisexuals, and trans people who were tired of seeing their community's name be used in order to promote the sexualization, indoctrination, and medicalization of children. Since their founding 3 months ago, Gays Against Groomers has exposed family-friendly drag events, children's hospitals who perform surgery on minors, expose the indecent books that are in the children's sections of libraries, and much more. They have faced suspension from Twitter 4 separate times with no reason given. each time the page was restored within 24 hours. So all of this is apparently right-wing now. Not very long ago, this would have just been seen as common sense across the political spectrum. Because it's not political, it's just basic human decency. But anyway, let's end this off with Gays Against Groomers announced they have begun using Give, Send, Go as their primary means to receive donations. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. Thank you for doing that. I will see you next time.